Dinosaur Story. Dinosaur Skull. Hello everyone. This time, we're going to learn about the shape and function of the dinosaur skull. The skull is the most important part of dinosaur research because it provides a lot of important information. Now let's see how functional and versatile dinosaur skulls are. Size. The skull of Microraptor is one of the smallest of dinosaurs. It is a small meat-eating dinosaur found in China. The body length does not exceed 40 centimeters. Compsognathus, Aoraptor, Lesothosaurus also did not exceed 1 meter in length. Their skulls are small enough to be picked up lightly with your fingers. The dinosaur with the largest skull is Torosaurus, measuring 2.8 meters in length. It is the largest skull in land animals that ever lived on Earth. The second is Triceratops, with a skull measuring 2.5 meters. Among carnivorous dinosaurs, Tyrannosaurus has the largest skull, 1.5 meters in length. Large carnivorous dinosaurs have large skulls compared to their body size. For example, the skull of Coelophysis, a small carnivorous dinosaur, is about 1/10 of the total body length, but the skull of a Tyrannosaurus is 1/8 of the total body length. Shape. The skulls of carnivorous dinosaurs vary in shape depending on their size. The skulls of small carnivorous dinosaurs, such as Velociraptor, are slender and triangular. However, the skulls of large carnivorous dinosaurs such as Tyrannosaurus are angular in shape close to square. The strong skull and jaw muscles allowed them to bite its prey with force. Ceratopsian frills. The skulls of herbivorous dinosaurs are much more diverse. In particular, the frills of horned dinosaurs are very complex. These structures were probably not for fighting, but for showing off within a group or looking good to the opposite sex. Triceratops, Pentaceratops, Aniosaurus, Styracosaurus, Diagloceratops, Nasutoceratops. There are many other horned dinosaurs with wonderful frills. Long tubular crest. Parasaurolophus found in North America had long tubular crest. Tyrannosaurus found in China, and Saurolophus found in Asia and North America had similar but shorter tubular crests. What was the function of this tube-shaped structure? There is an argument that they breathed with only the crest out of the water, but it is not convincing. It's because the end of the tube is blocked. Many scholars believe that it was mainly involved in phonation. What did Parasaurolophus look like in real life? In the restoration drawings, it is depicted as only a crest, and sometimes with a membrane between the crest and the neck. However, it is not possible to know the actual appearance only from fossils. Fossils with smaller, curved crest have also been found, and many scholars believe that it may have been characteristic of females. Fan-shaped crest. Dilophosaurus, Corythosaurus, Lambeosaurus, and oviraptor dinosaurs, such as Cetipodi, had fan-shaped crests. There are several hypotheses about the function, but we don't know yet. Crest of carnivorous dinosaur. Crests are also found in carnivorous dinosaurs. Ceratosaurus had horns on the snout, and Carnotaurus had a pair of crests above the eyes. Cryolophosaurus had a crest rising in front of the eyes. Nostril. Animals with high nostrils, such as elephants and mammoths, have long noses. The nostrils of sauropod dinosaurs such as Diplodocus are also located very high. So, did they also have long trunks like elephants? There are also claims that they breathed underwater with only their nostrils exposed. However, it would have been impossible to pump blood from the heart to the head because of the water pressure. We still don't know why their nostrils are up there. Do you have any ideas? Temporal fenestra. There are holes called the temporal fenestra on the sides of the vertebrate skull. The size and number of these holes are important criteria for classifying animal lineages. There are 2 holes on the side of the dinosaur skull, and this type of skull is called diapsid. The lower hole is called the infratemporal fenestra, and the upper hole is called the supratemporal fenestra. The lower hole is best seen from the side, and the upper hole is best seen from the top. Paranasal sinuses. There are many empty spaces in dinosaur skulls. This structure makes the skull lighter and stronger. There are also similar spaces in modern animals, such as horses and dogs, and human skulls. These spaces are called paranasal sinuses. Some of the air that enters the nose flows through the sinuses and into the airway. So, it is assumed that it not only made the skull light and strong, but also controlled the temperature of the air, and was involved in phonation. Orbit. We can infer dinosaur vision from the size and location of the eye sockets. Carnivorous dinosaurs seem to have been able to accurately perceive a sense of depth and distance because their eyes were faced forward and the fields of vision of both eyes overlapped. Tyrannosaurus and Allosaurus are the most widely known meat-eating dinosaurs. Of course, these dinosaurs could have seen their prey accurately. However, it seems that their vision and hunting patterns were different from each other. Allosaurus has a narrow field of view, because the crests protrude above its nose and cover the eyes. But even if it moves its head up and down, the visual field does not change significantly. Allosaurus couldn't see its surroundings widely, but it could focus on its prey. So, it is assumed that they showed a hunting pattern of hiding and suddenly attacking their prey. Because the snout is narrow and slanted downward, the visual field of Tyrannosaurus is widest when the head is slightly bent, and the field of view becomes narrower when the head is moved up and down. Because of the relatively wide field of view, it is believed that they were predators that chased and hunted its prey. Sclerotic ring. The sclerotic ring is a ring-shaped bone found in the orbit of dinosaurs. It's not a structure outside the eyeball. It is embedded in the sclera, the outmost layer of the eye. It's not easy to find the sclerotic ring in dinosaur skeletons because they're rarely preserved as fossils. The scleral ring is commonly seen in animals that live underwater, such as ichthyosaurs and turtles. It is also found in pterosaurs, reptiles, and birds. It is thought to play a role in protecting the eyeball, maintaining eye shape, and counteracting water pressure. Jaw bones. The skull and jawbone of Allosaurus are smaller and slimmer than those of Tyrannosaurus. So, there is an argument that they would not have been easy to kill the prey. However, the skull of Allosaurus expands from side to side when the jaws are opened, allowing for a larger bite, and the upper jaw is pushed back of the lower jaw to slice through the flesh. Palate. The palate is the bone in the roof of the mouth that separates the mouth from the nose. In dinosaurs, the palate was well developed, so breathing and feeding were completely separated. In other words, dinosaurs could breathe well while eating. Parrot-like beak. The front part of the upper and lower jaws is called the premaxilla and the predentary respectively. In Psittacosaurus, the earliest ceratopsian, these parts have no teeth and have the shape of a bird's beak. That's why Psittacosaurus is called the parrot dinosaur. This beak-like snout is a common feature of horned dinosaurs. Duck-like beak. Hadrosaur dinosaurs have broad premaxilla and predentary that resemble a duck's beak. That's why they are also called duck-billed dinosaurs. The Natural History Museum of Los Angeles County has a unique Edmontosaurus skeleton on display. At first, unlike other skulls, there was an unnecessary part in front of the upper beak. So, the researchers proceeded to remove this part, but the work was stopped on the way. It's because it was a beak tissue that hadn't been seen before. Some have been removed, but fortunately most of the beak have been preserved, giving us an idea of the beak shape. The beak has vertical grooves arranged in parallel. It's completely different from the duck-like snout that we knew before. So, in recent restorations, it is expressed in the shape of a beak with vertical grooves. S-shaped jawbones. The jawbones of carnivorous dinosaurs such as Spinosaurus and Baryonyx interlock in an S shape like modern crocodiles. In a curved jaw, almost all the teeth engage simultaneously. Many scholars believe that these dinosaurs ate fish. That is why they are also called fish-eating dinosaurs. Dinosaur quiz. In which of the following structures is the sclerotic ring located? Number 1 neurocranium. Number 2 paranasal sinuses. Number 3 jawbones. Number 4 orbit. The answer is the orbit. The scleral ring is a ring-shaped bone that protects the eyeball, located in the middle of the orbit. That's it for today. See you next time. Thank you.